Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and today there were some big changes made to Battle Royale. They said it themselves on their social media, letting us know what was updated today. All right, big changes are buzzing in Battle Royale. The Queens vaulted their medallions after too many squashing shenanigans. This is insane to me. I have not got a chance to play this yet since I saw that this update happened. But there's three major medallions in this season, and they're telling us they just went ahead and vaulted them. I have a handful of wins this season, and the wins I got this season, I in each one of them I had at least one of the medallions. Like I said, I think I have like 3 or 4 wins this season. Most of them I had multiple medallions. So to take them out seems like that's going to be a big change. If you have played since this update got put out, let me know. Or it's going to be a 24 hours at least before I put out the next episode anyway. So in that time, if you get a chance to play, let me know, and let me know how different this feels to you, and all these other changes as well, because that wasn't it. That's already a big change all on its own. But also, the Lead Spitter 3000 was upgraded with reduced recoil for more consistency at short and mid ranges. So they're still trying to help people out get more accurate with this thing. People were, I guess, still feeling like it was too inaccurate. Again, remember, Fortnite has all their internal numbers, and they could see how across the entire community of every single player, like what percentage of people are hitting shots with this thing. And it must have still been so low that they said, okay, we still need to reduce the recoil on this. That way people actually feel like they can hit with it. Hungry Bugs gobbled up the Shockwave launchers, while OXR has an offensive exotic variant launcher en route next week. So, no more Shockwave launchers until we get this exotic variant next week. And they're saying the OXR is going to have it, so I'm guessing it's going to be purchasable from vaults or from characters. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, you're not going to get them from either defeating boss bugs or out of those. They also dropped in the pods, right? If I remember correctly. Either way, you're not going to be getting them. Let's see here. Climbing the OXR ranks to S+ in solos and duos just got quicker. Now, I'm going to appreciate that. Again, the faster I can get those boons to make me run farther for longer periods of time, yes, I love that. And again, I play solos 95% of the time. So if you're going to help me out in there, I'm going to appreciate that. Now, rocket ammo, epic and legendary items are more scarce, hoarded by some greedy bugs. Which, I guess they're taking the shockwaves out, so you don't need it for that. Obviously, the Swarm Strike is still in there, so you're going to want the rocket ammo for that, but it's going to be a little bit more scarce, so make sure you are, making good use of your shots. And for your information, Ranked Battle Royale and Zero Build are now aligned with the tournament loot pool. for more consistency between our competitive experiences, which to me is great. I feel like it should have been that way the whole time, anyways, because yeah, the ranked modes should be gearing people towards playing, like they would if they were good enough to eventually make it to, playing in some real tournaments and ranking in real tournaments. So I think that's just, something that should be happening anyways. All right, so there you go. That is the big change that was made to Battle Royale today in a hotfix update. All right, let's see. We still got more news to get to. I got more details for you about the Solo Blitz Mobile Cup. So let's take a look at that as well for today. All right, because this is coming up. I'm recording this on Friday night, and this cup is happening on Saturday. So let's go. Compete in Fortnite Solo Blitz Mobile Cup for the Night Unit Marksman outfit. Experience the action firsthand in your hands in the Solo Blitz Mobile Cup on August 23rd. You'll have the opportunity to unlock the Night Unit Marksman outfit. This will be a Solo Blitz Royale tournament exclusively on iPhone, iPad, and Android. You must be playing on one of these devices natively, not through cloud gaming. There you go. This is really for real. A mobile cup. You're not going to go get on to Blitz on your computer or on, a console or anything, or anything else. You really have to be playing Blitz through the app natively on your iPhone, iPad, or Android mobile device. In the United States, get Fortnite on iPhone/iPad with the App Store. In the European Union, get Fortnite on iPhone and iPad with the Epic Game Store on mobile. And worldwide, get Fortnite on Android with the Epic Game Store on mobile. All right, so again, it's not back on iOS for the entire world, but if you're somewhere where you don't get it on your iPhone or iPad, hopefully you have access to an Android device, or you just already have one. On the way to Night Unit Marksman, all players who earn 5 points will unlock the First Response Tac Pack Backbling. All who earn 20 points will unlock the Gavel Banger emote, Lay the Hammer Down. They give us a little preview here. It's a nice little tactical backpack, and you get to see the silhouette of the character slamming a gavel down on the desk. The top points earning players in each region will unlock the Night Unit Tac Axe Pickaxe. The top of the top in each region will additionally unlock the Night Unit Marksman outfit. Okay, so they're going to separate it into 2 different categories. So there'll be a certain amount you have to get in the top in your region to get the Night Unit Tac Axe Pickaxe, but then even higher to also make sure you get the outfit. I see. Earn points across 10 matches in your region's 1-hour time window. As a reminder, matches take 5 minutes or less in Blitz Royale. You can check your region's time window in Fortnite Compete tab. You'll need to be on your mobile device to see the tournament in the Compete tab. Don't forget to bookmark it so you don't miss it. Okay, so to even view it, you're going to have to be on your mobile device, it sounds like. Hold the phone, though. There's more mobile action. We're adding weekly Blitz Mobile Cups to the list of seasonal tournament offerings beginning Thursday, August 28th. To start things off, compete for the opportunity to unlock the Corvo back bling and Corvus Claws pickaxe. Regular award refreshes are planned. That is pretty awesome. Getting to play Blitz every week in tournament based mode, with the opportunity to unlock rewards, weekly. That is going to be really fun. I can't wait till they, get that implemented. It sounds like they're not ready to make rewards happen every week at this point, but it sounds like that's where they're trying to get to. You're entering the big leagues of Blitz before competing on August 23rd. Check out the Fortnite Blitz Mobile Cups Chapter 6 Season 4 official rules. Okay, there you go. That's awesome. Can't wait for that. And that's the news I have for you today. All right, so let's take a look at how many people are playing this game. Battle Royale has 71,000. Zero Build has 119,000. Reload 61,000. Reload Zero Build 22,000. OG 26,000. OG Zero Build 19,000. Blitz 58,000. Festival 9,000. Odyssey 13,000. Brick Life 2,000. Let's see here. Reload ranked 46,000. Battle Royale ranked 9,000. Ballistic ranked 4,000. Zero Build ranked 4,000. Zero Build ranked 3,000. Rocket Racing 1,000. Creative 4,000. Party Royale 1,000. And Save the World has 9,000. Okay. Today is, what is today? Today's Friday. Okay, it is a Friday. So let's see here. Bob Ross Tycoon 2,700. Horde Fight Tycoon 792. One of Us Squid Game 556. Station 76 Horror 1,900. All right, so now I'm gonna take a peek at today's peak numbers. All right, our peak numbers today was 1,355,000. The other day, obviously, you guys noticed probably that I missed 2 days. Remember, I told you my third oldest son, he had to get a tonsillectomy, and so it was about a week ago, and he's right in the time window now where, that first couple of days was really bad for him, being like sore, and then they said he'll probably feel good for a couple days and not and be his regular self, and then he's gonna the scabs from the surgery in his throat are gonna fall off, and it's gonna really bother him and make him sore again. So the last 2 nights, that's exactly what happened. The way they said it would irritate him, it would cause him ear aches, and that's exactly what happened the last 2 nights. And he was just having a horrible time, so I wasn't able to record the last couple of nights. He's obviously feeling better today, but during those couple of days that I didn't record, I still looked at the numbers, and there was a day where it was only 1.3. It was like just barely over 1.3 million. It was like 1,305,000. So even 50,000 less than what it is today. So here we go. It's Friday night. We're heading into the weekend now, and so we'll see. Also, there's been a lot of like server issues, it feels like, lately, so maybe that's affecting things as well. But let's see. Let's see what happens on the next couple of episodes, and see how the numbers are affected, and see if this season, if it really is just this season, people aren't as interested, or is it people going back to school and work? We'll find out over the next couple days. All right, let's go ahead and head on over to quests and give you a reminder for quests. All right, do your kickstart, do your stories, expertise, do your weeklies. Yeah, nothing new to talk about since the last time I recorded. Do your dailies, your milestones, your ranked. I'm still sitting at level 34 because I haven't played the last couple of days, but I still got plenty of stuff to do that can help still help level me up really fast. And you know, just like Sadist Bob is always saying in the Discord, if you have time, guys, to go into creative and farm XP, you can earn 60 levels a week in creative modes. So, if you have that extra time, that bonus time, and you really take advantage of, maxing out your XP in creative modes, you can really, you could be at like level 175 already, or I don't know, who knows what level Sadist Bob is at by now. He might be at level 200 by now already. So, you could do that too. You just got to take advantage of all the different game modes that are out there to take advantage of the XP. All right, let's see here. Let's give this competitive tab a look. Let's see. Let's find out what happened. I know I missed Wednesday and Thursday, but I'm not going to go back and look at all those. Let's just find out what happened today. On Friday night, there was a FNCS Booga Icon Cup going on for duos in NA West. It looks like our winners were Summit, Papu Blast, and Gomas, who played 9 matches with 4 wins, averaged 15.4 eliminations, averaged 4th place. Their average points total was 22.3, elimination points 139, placement points 62. So there you go. Again, decent amount of eliminations for these cups, right? For these online cups that aren't like, it's not all pro players, right? So you really have to be on top of your elimination game as well as placing highly. Let me take a look. I want to see. It's probably 150 again. Yeah, for me in the NA West region, you have to be top 150 to get the Booga outfit. So I'm going to scroll down to 150th place again and kind of see what it took just to get in high enough to get the Booga outfit for this one. Okay, this one looks like it was a couple Japanese players, so I can't read the names. I don't read Japanese symbols, but here's what they did. They did 10 matches with 0 wins, but they still averaged 7.5 eliminations per match. And again, even though they didn't get any wins, their average placement though was 3.9. So they were averaging about 4th place each match, so still placing high. So they were able to get together, 75 elimination points, because they had 75 eliminations in total. Was each elimination only 1 point? Or that must just be showing how many elimination points they got over there on that leaderboard, which doesn't make any sense. They should put the actual how many eliminations so they had total and not just the points there. That would be more useful information. Come on, Epic. But anyways, they had 75 elimination points and 71 placement points for 146 points total. So again, that was good enough to get them into 150th place. So you could see, even though like they didn't go off on eliminations, getting literally half of what first place got, they were still able to get themselves high enough by placing highly enough in every match to counteract that they weren't getting twice as many eliminations as they did, and also not winning a single match. They at least were coming close enough in every single match. And again, they had 146 points. Let's go back up to first place. I wasn't paying attention to how many points they had total, but just to see the difference between first and 150th place. All right, first place ended up with 201 points, so over 50 points more than 150th. So it does make a big difference. Being able to get that amount of eliminations and also placing high. Again, look, they averaged about the same placement points, or averaged about the same placement in total as 150th place did, but the big difference was that they averaged literally twice as many eliminations. So there you go. All right, that's the look at that. And again, just a little reminder for Saturday, you got a Duos Rank Cup, a Duos Console Victory Cash Cup. Oh no, that's Sunday. Sorry, I guess Saturday is just the FNCS Clicks Icon Cup and the Duos Ranked Cup for Reload. All right. So two more duos on Saturday, one of them giving you a chance to get that FNCS Clicks Icon Cup and outfit. All right, that's what I have for you there. Let's head on over to the item shop and see what's in the item shop today. All right, let's see what's in the item shop. I'm sure I missed some good stuff over the last couple days, but today you got the special offers and bundles, the cars, Bruno Mars, Ice Spice has returned, so there's that. Mars W Locker is still here, but it's getting ready to rotate out. Today we have the new Ra outfit with the Lunar Lantern back bling for 1,200. The Elmira outfit with the Tome Pouch back bling for 1,500. The Stowaway Keytar for 500. The Statuesque emote for 200. The Dino outfit for 1,200. Sumo Salt Throw emote for 200. The Rex outfit with Scaly Backbling for 2,000. Viceroy Mark 1 glider for 1,200. You got the Safari outfit with the Gunny Sack Backbling for 1,200. The Rustler outfit with the Leather Lugger Backbling for 1,200. The Finger Wag emote for 200. The Jaw Blade pickaxe for 800. That's a bundle. So there's the Nash Nori bundle, which again has the Nash Nori outfit for 1,200. Onigiri Buddy backbling for 400. Hot Tubbin emote for 200. Choppin' Sticks pickaxe for 500. Summer of Sushi wrap for 500. Or it's all in the bundle for 1,600, which is 1,200 off the total. We also have the Safety First emote for 300. The Deep Sea Harpoon pickaxe for 500. The Oxygen Canister backbling for 200. Oops, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. What happened? Come on. And the Bay outfit for 800. All of that is in the Ocean Exploration bundle for 1,300 for 500 V-bucks off the total. Pirates of the Caribbean is still here, but it's leaving today, so get that while you can. The Galaxy section is here, so all of our Galaxy themed, not all of them, but a lot of our Galaxy themed items, and you know how much I love these type of outfits. So it looks like this has a whole section. Got the Galaxy Crossfade outfit, the Galaxy Grappler outfit, and the Galaxy Scout outfits, and all of their items and bundles for all of those. Check those out. The Silver Surfer bundle is still here. The Mellowverse section is still here. All your jam tracks, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they're still here for about they're here for another week actually. So still got a week left to get those. The victory bundles, or victory vibes emotes, I mean, are still here. Ooh, the Stranger Things, Chief Hopper, the Demogorgon, and 11 items and bundles have returned. Getting so excited to watch the latest and last of the Stranger Things. Champions Road section is here. The Chapter 6 Season 2 bundle is currently the bundle featured in this section. Let's see here. Oh, the Night City Denizens items and bundles are here. So this is the one from Cyberpunk items. Your kicks. We got some new kicks. The Crocs Classic Marbled Clog Tinted Glass. Okay, so these are just like regular Crocs, but they're like the blue and white marbled look, I guess. I never knew that style of Crocs is what it was called, that it was called marbled. Now I know. And then, of course, it's got like charms and stuff in it for 1,000 V-Bucks for that. And then there's the Croc Classic Rubber Ducky Clog for 1,000, and these look like rubber duckies. All right, so there you go with those. We got the Ferrari items in here. And that looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Okay, I'm having a tough time deciding the item of the day today because there's so many good things in here today. There's quite a few things that I saw that I thought would be great. You know what though? Again, I'm just so excited because I absolutely love Stranger Things, and I do already own this bundle, so I am going to say that the Stranger Things bundle is our item of the day. It is the 11 outfit Waffle Extravaganza back bling, Hopper's Cabin Diorama back bling, Steve's Bat Pickaxe, Eddie's Spear Pickaxe, and the Telekinetic Power Breakfast emote. I already own it, so let me take a look at how much it costs. If you don't own any of it, it's 2,500, which is 600 off the total. Okay, so great bundle. Really excited for it. Love the 11 character, and 11 is played by Millie Bobby Brown. Congratulations to her on announcing that her and her husband adopted a baby for their first child. So that's great. So why not make the Stranger Things bundle with 11 the item of the day? All right, there we go. There's that. Let's take a look at comments from the community. Okay, on YouTube, Newbie Kid says, I'm so sad because I don't know my Epic login and my username is terrible. It took me 3 days just to redeem 2,800 V-Bucks and I don't remember what I used. I have so many issues on my Switch, lol. Newbie Kid, my goodness, you need to write that down somewhere, like on physical piece of paper, and put it in a drawer or a cabinet or somewhere so you don't lose it. That way when you buy V-Bucks and stuff, you can actually use them. All right. Good luck. Broke Slim Jones says, hey Mikey, sorry if I spelled your name wrong. You didn't, by the way. Thank you. Says, love the podcast. I would give it 5 stars if this were Apple. P.S. What's your Fortnite username? Hey, thank you, Broke Slim Jones. I appreciate that. My username is Mikey Games. It's MMMIKIEGAMES. That's how you can find me on Epic and send me a friend request. All right, HRT Moldy Brick says, hey Mikey, it's Yam. Just commenting on YouTube as well today since I had the chance and want to support you here too. Hey, thanks. Fall Guy let me know what days and times you're able to play, and thanks for the game recommendation. I'll check it out. Hey, Yam, thank you so much for that. And finding me on YouTube and supporting me there as well. I really appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Let's head over to Spotify, where the Fall Guy says, "Can you like a list of a few of the regular comment? Wait, can you like lit? Oh, can't. I see what you're saying here. Can you list a few of the regular commenters? I'm just curious what your list would be. I was playing Reload today, and in my opinion, it is getting way too competitive. But it's still kind of fun. I'm so sad they patched the double pump on the revolver shotgun. Also, I think you really should start playing Grow a Garden. If you have extra time, obviously, because I know you don't have much of that, LOL. Yeah, no, I don't have much time at all, so I'm probably not going to get to that. But thanks for the suggestion. I think a lot of people are switching over to Reload because, there is a large competitive community that I think are switching over to that versus playing regular Battle Royale or playing the actual cups and competitive modes, because they feel like Reload is actually better practice for them than the other modes. So you're going to get a lot of competitive players or players with competitive aspirations over in that mode. So it doesn't surprise me that you're feeling like it's competitive over there. And can I list regular commenters? Well, you would be one of them. There's a bunch. I don't want to leave any out, and I have a horrible memory. If I wake up in the morning and you make me a list of things to remember, by the end of the day, I'm not even going to remember that you made a list for me. So I have a hard time with recall memory, really bad. So I don't want to leave anybody out, but there's a lot of great people who comment here pretty regularly. So I appreciate that, Fall Guy. And let's see here. Esate or Jano says, luckily in Germany, our schools begin in 2 weeks. And my mate Bellamy got banned from a random that we met in random squads. As we went to a 1v1 build fight map from JoJo FTN, he just played AdMe weapons and said the whole time that Bellamy has aimbot. Now Bellamy's banned for 7 days and I have to play alone. Whoa, that's a bummer. Especially if that wasn't even true. I wonder what the person was reporting. Interesting. Still, I feel sorry for your friend. Bummer, man. But lucky you still got 2 more weeks before you have to start school. Let's see here. Bellamy says, do you use shoes for your skins? Best podcast. Thank you. Do I use skins? Sometimes. Right now I'm using the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so I'm not using any, and I don't own any kicks that I've never bought kicks is what I should say. So the only kicks I own are the ones that we've been able to get for free. That's the Air Jordan 1s and the Ultraviolet Pulse. When I use kicks on a character, I will use these Air Jordan 1s. And if it's a character that is wearing regular clothing and they don't have anything special about their character, foot wise, then that's usually what I put on, and I do use them. I just haven't bought any kicks, and I don't plan on it anytime soon. So yeah, so I'm not always using them or anything. Let's see here. Thanks for your comment. Yam says, I'm actually pretty happy with playing a couple of matches of Blitz. And maybe OG every day. Fortnite can always be a very fun game or a completely soul-crushing one. There's many annoying ways to die this season, though. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. I mean, the highs are high and the lows are lows in this game, right? But yeah, I see what you're saying. With this season in particular, more than other seasons, there can be some annoying ways to die. I think I agree with that. Let's see here. Nate says, "Hey Mikey, this time I have a theory. Maybe what if sprites will be added to Blitz and maybe even introduce some new ones? For example, the Blitz sprite. It would be a one-time use, but when you throw it down, a rift would appear for mobility. Hopefully they add this to Blitz. Anyway, see you next episode." Nate, I think that'd be a really good idea. I would love to see the sprites come back. I would like to see them more often. I would like to see more variety of Blitz, like you're saying. So, whatever they would call that type of Blitz that does the power that you are suggesting, I think that would be great to see. So, cool suggestion and cool comment. Thank you. Thor Robert says, "Hey Mikey, I have good news for you. The One Punch Man items are officially realizing tomorrow." Oh my gosh, is that true? I also have a game I think any horror fans would enjoy. It is called Dead by Daylight, and they have almost all the horror mascots you can think of. P.S. What's your favorite scary movie? Nice. I have heard of the game. I never played them when I've seen it and watched it played. If you're right about the One Punch Man thing, I'm really excited about that. And I saw Sadus Bob saying in the Discord the other day how this game is just continuing to wreck his wallet. And if One Punch Man comes, that's just going to continue to be a true statement for me as well. And what's my favorite scary movie? Oh my gosh. I'm actually a scary movie buff. I love scary movies. I don't watch them nearly as often as I used to because I guess just like getting older and the more kids that we've had, me and my wife have 5 kids. Like she has like over time and over the increasing number of kids. She has become less and less like she still likes scary movies, but she has, she enjoys them less and less and enjoys them much less than she used to. So I don't watch them as often as I used to. Luckily, my oldest son is a scary movie buff now, so I get to watch them with him every once in a while still. But that's hard to choose a single one, right? For a scary movie, there's so many good ones. I don't think I could choose just one. Thor, I'd love to hear what your favorite scary movie is in your next comment, and I'll try to remember, and I'll make like a list of like my top 5 or my top 10. Because with this, we're just because I really don't look at these comments ahead of time, so this is just reading this now is kind of putting me on the spot, so I can't think. But if I have some time to think, I'll put together like a top 5 or top 10 and give that to you. Okay, so comment again and remind me and tell me what yours is. All right, that looks like everything. Everybody, long episode again today. Again, we missed a couple of episodes, so it's nice to catch up. Nice to just so happens on the day that I get to record again, big changes were made, so there's a lot to talk about there. They put out the official news or the official details about that Blitz Cup, so we got to talk a lot about that. So, great episode. For me anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a fun time recording it anyways. So, make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.